Imagine standing on a quiet street just before sunrise, the air cool, the world still half asleep, and then you hear it, not a modern roar, not an old flathead whisper, but a deep, confident V8 heartbeat echoing through time itself. Out of the shadows glides a shape so smooth it looks like it was poured from Mercury. A silhouette born in the golden age of Art Deco and reborn with modern muscle. This is not just a car. This is a statement carved in steel, history, and ambition. This is the 1940 Lincoln Zephyr Restomod, a machine that refuses to live in only one era. What's up, everyone? Subscribe my channel. The original Lincoln Zephyr was a revolution before the word was overused. In 1940, when most cars still looked like rolling boxes, the Zephyr arrived with flowing lines, integrated fenders, and a sense of motion even while standing still. It was designed for people who wanted to arrive quietly but leave a lasting impression. Fast forward to today, and this Zephyr has been transformed into something even more intoxicating, a seamless fusion of pre-war elegance and modern American power. As the camera slowly moves along the body, you notice how the curves never break. The front end is long and graceful, the hood stretching forward like the bow of a luxury yacht cutting through water. The paint is deep, rich, and flawless, reflecting light like polished obsidian. Every panel feels intentional. Every contour whispers craftsmanship. This is the kind of car you don't just look at, you absorb it. Under that sculpted hood lives the soul of the Restomod revolution, a 350 cubic inch V8. Where the original Zephyr relied on a smooth but modest VV12, this modern heart delivers instant torque, reliability, and that unmistakable American rumble. Turn the key and the engine doesn't shout, it speaks with authority. A low, confident idle that tells you this car is ready for the open road, the boulevard, or the long midnight cruise when the city lights reflect off its curves. Paired to that V8 is a 3-speed automatic transmission, perfectly suited for effortless cruising. This isn't about chasing lap times or drag strip numbers. This is about flow, about gliding from gear to gear with no drama, no stress, just smooth forward motion. You press the throttle and the Zephyr responds instantly, surging ahead with grace instead of aggression, power delivered like silk rather than steel. Then there's the stance. Low, planted, purposeful. Power steering transforms what was once a heavy, demanding luxury car into something that feels alive in your hands. The steering wheel turns with ease, and the front disc brakes bring everything back under control with modern confidence. This is where the Restomod philosophy truly shines, honoring the past while refusing to be limited by it. And when you hear it pass by, you know this Zephyr is different. The side pipe exhaust sings a raw, unmistakable note that contrasts beautifully with the car's elegant appearance. It's a reminder that beneath all this refinement lies a rebellious heart. The sound isn't obnoxious, but it's bold. It announces presence without asking permission. Step closer and the details reveal themselves. The trim is subtle, tasteful, never excessive. Chrome accents catch the light just enough to highlight the car's lines without stealing attention. The wheels are perfectly chosen, modern enough to handle today's roads, classic enough to respect the Zephyr's heritage. Tires sit wide and confident, filling the wheel arches like they were meant to be there all along. Open the door and the experience deepens. The interior is where time truly collapses. Vintage inspiration meets modern execution. The seats are sculpted for comfort, wrapped in premium materials that smell like craftsmanship. The dashboard pays homage to the original design, but integrates modern gauges that glow softly, giving you every piece of information you need without overwhelming the senses. This is a cockpit designed for long drives, not quick glances. Sit behind the wheel and you feel it immediately. This car was built to be driven, not hidden away, not trailered. Driven. The steering wheel fits perfectly in your hands. The pedals are placed just right, and the shifter falls naturally where you expect it to be. You can imagine crossing state lines, cruising coastal highways, or rolling into a classic car show where modern builds and vintage purists alike stop and stare. This 1940 Lincoln Zephyr Restomod isn't chasing nostalgia, it's redefining it. It takes the elegance and ambition of pre-war American luxury and injects it with the reliability, performance, and confidence of modern engineering. It doesn't pretend to be factory original, and that's exactly the point. This car tells its own story, one of evolution, vision, and fearless creativity. As the sun rises higher, the Zephyr's paint comes alive, reflections dancing across its surface. People gather, phones come out, conversations start. Everyone wants to know what it is, what's under the hood, how it drives. And the answer is always the same. It's an experience, a rolling piece of art, a bridge between eras. On the road, the Zephyr feels composed, balanced, and endlessly smooth. The V8 hums along at cruising speed, the transmission shifting effortlessly, the suspension soaking up imperfections without disturbing the serenity inside. This is luxury without excess, power without chaos, and style without compromise. Every mile adds to its legend. Every stoplight becomes a moment. Every parking space turns into a showcase. This is the kind of car that doesn't need to shout its value, it radiates it. You don't measure this Zephyr in horsepower numbers or build costs. You measure it in reactions, in memories, in the way it makes you feel every time you see it, hear it, or drive it. The 1940 Lincoln Zephyr Restomod represents the highest form of automotive expression, respect for history, passion for performance, and an unwavering commitment to beauty. It's proof that the past doesn't have to be frozen in time. It can be reimagined, refined, and reborn. So whether you're a classic car purist, a hot rod enthusiast, or someone who simply appreciates rolling art, this Zephyr speaks your language. It tells a story of visionaries who looked at a legend and saw not limitations, but potential. And as it disappears down the road, side pipes echoing softly, you're left with one undeniable truth. Some cars are built to be remembered forever. What's up, everyone? Subscribe my channel.